Hey everybody, what's going on? That's Pete here. Tuesday morning, um, and I've been thinking about something. I had a little discussion with the wife once again about the buying, the cutlery. So it's going to be pretty in-depth conversation. I don't want it to drag on and this, that, and the other, but when did your quest for knives first begin? Like, what introduced you to this crazy world, this crazy hobby of knife collecting? Um, what triggered you? It had to have been something. I mean, for me, it was these guys right here, which you see in front of you. I saw a Spyderco somewhere. I immediately had to have one after I bought the first one. That was it 15 years ago, and it hasn't stopped yet. After I saw my first Spyderco, I immediately went out. I purchased a Spyderco, and that was it. That's where my journey began. And I was just wondering where your journey began, and what actually made you become interested and involved in the cutlery world, and what got you started? What was your first knife? You know what I mean? And actually, I'm 15 years in, and it's gotten worse for me. It has definitely gotten worse for me. I had a discussion with the wife the other night, and she was I want to purchase this piece, and I said it would be my last one, okay, till Christmas. You know, I'm telling you, you're like a drug addict, begging. You're begging for it. You know what I mean? Because I spent a lot of money on knives and stuff like that, and it's getting a little out of hand. And like I said, I got a big overhead over this house over here. You know what I mean? I got a big home. I don't have time, you know what I mean? A lot of stuff to pay for. But anyway, so she said, you don't need it, Don't spend that, you know what I mean? It was $175. I'll let the cat out of the bag. It was a GEC, the new 86, sucker rod scales. Yeah, I had to have it, and it already automatically went onto the secondary market, so that price was way up there. So you drop $175 on a little pocket knife. There you go. $175 right out of your pocket. Boom. So that became a thing with her and I. And not for nothing, this isn't the first time I've been down this rabbit hole. We've had many of, I'll say it, arguments. Arguments over buying knives, cutlery, yeah. Because she just don't see it. She really doesn't think it's a waste. Well, yeah, she does. She thinks it's a waste. She said it so many times before. There's so many other things we could do with our money. You're wasting all your money on that shit, basically. That's what she says. She don't get it. She's not in the hobby. And that's just what she calls it. But when you have a significant other that's not into the hobby with you, it makes for a very, very difficult time. And a person that don't really understand the hobby. And she for surely does not understand it. So, I just wanted to know, what was your first piece of cutlery that you bought that got you into the hobby and hooked you right in? And, do you have problems with your significant other, your wife, your spouse, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, whatever it may be? You know? But, yeah, it's become a little bit of a problem in my household. It really has. and it's only getting worse. I thought it would level out and get a little bit easier, but as this hobby goes on, and I get into it deeper and deeper, it's getting worse. It's really getting worse. I don't know. I was just wondering. Most of you guys have your wives that are in it with you. See, I don't have my wife in it with me. She could care less. You know what I mean? I show her a knife and she looks at me and laughs. She thinks it's all a game. You know, she thinks it's a joke. She thinks it's a game. You know? But anyway, this was one of the first pieces I got. Mannix. Straight up G10 S30V. Still love this knife. She's smooth. This guy right here is, I mean, she's broken in. I mean, she has leveled out. And I'm telling you, it's a great knife, man. Great knife. I just wish you guys could feel how smooth this knife is. This is a hydraulic one, guys. That's hydraulic right there. That's all I could say. Delica, the good old Delica. This is one of my first ones as well. I want another one of these too. Haven't got the chance to get another one. Only got one Delica. And you know something? It's in the VG10. And you know something? Man, I love VG10. That stuff gets sharp. I only got one of these. But man, if you could get a knife in VG10, gosh darn, that thing gets scalpel, man. I'm scared to touch it, man. It gets so sharp. After I put a little edge on it, check the edge out I put on this. Man, I hate that. There you go. Look at the edge I put on that little Delica. That Delica is sharp. Okay, it's as sharp as you could possibly get a pocket knife. I love it. I love that little Delica. But yeah, I was just wondering what was your first knife? And do you have problems with your significant other? Because I'm really having problems. I know I'm done. I just purchased this GEC 86. It's in the sucker rod. It's got this long history. It's got an inlay of a wrench on it. You guys probably won't check it out, but check the knife out. It's got, like I said, it's got an inlay of a wrench. Oh, it's nasty. And it's got a lot of history behind this particular piece. This piece is going to be worth some money. I'm telling you. It's just the history behind this knife that they came out with, and I had to have it. So I danced over there on the secondary market. I didn't care what I had to pay for it. And I just jumped. I didn't even look. I just jumped on the first one that was out there. Boom. I hit buy it now, and that was it. $175 later, and my wife just sitting looking at me, shaking her head. Absolutely. Now, could have I done anything else with that $175 for the house? You're gosh darn right. You know what I mean? So I decided to buy a pocket knife that's going to sit in a drawer. That's the decisions I make. So, but yeah, guys, I just wanted to get out there and say basically hello. And where did it all start for you? Are you as addicted as I am? I don't know. Shoot me a comment. Let me know what's going on. And yeah, let me know. Let me know what you guys are up to. How everybody's doing, this, that, and the other. And yeah. All right then, guys. Yo, you take care. It's a crazy world out there. And I'll talk to you guys on the next one, man. You know I'll be around. I'll be buzzing around somewhere around here. All right, guys. Yo, take her easy.